Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Saviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Sadashivasamarambam Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Narayanam Padmabhavam Vasishtam Shaktim cha Tatputra Parasharam cha Vyasam Shukam Gaudapadam Mahantam Govinda Yogindra Matasya Sishyam Sri Shankaracharya Matasya Padma Padam cha Hastamalakam cha Shishyam Tam Todakam Vartika Karamanyan Asmad Gurun Santatamanatosmi Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Samasta Jana Kalyani Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Om Sri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. 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 Namah Shri Shankarananda Guru Padam Bhujanmani Savilasa Mahamoha Graha Graseka Karmani. Maya Vichar, about the Maya. Maya cha iyam tamorupa tapaniye tadiranat. Verse number 125. Anibhutim tatra manam pradijajne Shrutihi swayam. Shrutihi swayam pradijajne considers. And what is it considering? Shruti about Maya as tamorupa, of the nature of tamas. And how do we experience Maya? How do we understand the tamorupatva of Maya? Anubhuti. By our own experience of Maya, and that experience always shows Maya is tamorupa. Tamorupa we understood as ajnana rupa, avidya rupa, not darkness. But darkness is one of the meanings also. What is darkness? That cannot be easily known. Darkness is that which obscures everything. Darkness here, not physical darkness. Darkness to be symbolically understood as that which is obscuring, meaning hiding things. So tamorupa maya iti shrutihi pradijagnire anubhutim tatra manam pramanam. Tatra maya vichara mayayaha tamorupasya banam mayayaha tamorupasya pramanam Shrutihi Anubhuti. Shruti Jagnire Anubhuti Eva. Anubhuti itself, Anubhuti by itself also is the Pramanam, is the means to know, understand that Maya Tamorupam. We'll read the verse number 126 here. Jadam mohatmakam tacheti Anubhavayati Shrutihi Abalagopam Spashtatvat Anantyam Tasya Chabravit Jadam Mohatmakam Tatcheti Anubhavayati Shrutihi Abalagopam Spashtatva Anantyam Tasya Chabravit. Two aspects of Maya is Jadam and Mohatmakam. Jadam means inertness. Mohatmakam is that which causes moha, delusion. Tat cha iti, of that. Anubhavayati. The word anubhavayati means etat anubhavam iti darshayati shrutihi. Anubhavayati means it shows this as our anubhava. Make us know that it is as our experience. So it is through anubhava itself we come to have the knowledge that Maya is jadam tada mohatmakam, mohakarakam iti. So jadam mohatmakam tacha iti anubhavayati shrutihi. So here we have to understand, first thing that we have to take about Maya is how we do how we have the experience of it. Anubhava Praman, otherwise known as Pratyaksha. It is our own Pratyaksha Praman. Pratyaksha means aksham pradiyajñāyate, that Pratyaksha. Whatever is known by everybody, not only me, everybody has the correct, the same understanding of what is Maya. And not only one person, Abhalagopam. Abhalagopam means starting from all of them. Who? Bala. Bala means an innocent child. Then Gopam means unpad hai, prakrita jana. Gopa means a cowherd boy or person who is not gone through any education. Meaning even ignorant people will come to experience the nature of Maya as Jada. Abhala Gopam Anantyam, universally, completely, without anyone spared. Spashtatvat, being clear, evidential. Spashtatvat tasya sa shrutihi abravit. About that, the abravit, Shruti is talking about it, about the nature of Maya as Jadam, first of all. And therefore, here, Tamorupam means It is avyaktam, unseenable, unseen directly. Avyakta namni paramesha shaktihi anadya vidya trigunatmika para iti. There is places where it is mentioned. Vivekshadamani also talks about that. So, when does it become vyaktam? It's avyakta, it is unseen directly. Through the effect only it can be seen. Therefore, karya anumeya. Karyena anumeya. So, avyakta maya, that unmanifest or unseen maya, can be seen or experienced through our observation about the world, about the things in this world. So, it become vyakta. It become manifest. So, vyaktarupam anubhavena sambhavati. Vyaktarupa maya anubhavena sambhavati. So, it is possible for us to understand the nature of maya through our experience only. So, therefore, it says Shrudihi anubhavayati, meaning it points out. It points out the existence of maya in the form of our own personal experiences. In other words, anything that we call it as experience is maya only. Whether it is at the physical level, it's a gross experience through the senses, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, etc. Or through our mind as thought experiences. It is also maya only. So every experience that we are going through either by the senses or by the mind or in some form or the other, maya alone is making that happen. So this needs to be understood here very clearly. Tasya anantyam abravit srutihi. Anantyam, it is universal presence, is spoken by the Shruti, spashtatvad. It doesn't matter whether a person is ajnaha tada ada vijnaha. Whether it's a person of knowledge or ignorance. Ajnasya vijnasya vishvam asti. The world, maya world, is there for ajnaha api, vijnaha api. Both are able to see. Now, let us take up one by one and understand how, from the standpoint of ignorance, ajnaha katam janati mayayam. Mayam katam janati. How does a ajnaha, an ignorant, understands or knows maya? And 99% of the people belong to this category. So even those people who are men of knowledge, they also come to experience the same maya only as much as the ignorant person. But the analysis here is going to be of what happens to maya when knowledge takes place. So we'll see first how Jada Swarupa of maya is experienced here. Achitatmagatadinam Yat Swarupam Jadam Hitat Yatra Kunti Bhaved Buddhihi Samoha iti laukikaha Achitatmaghatatinam Yat Swarupam Jadam Hitat Yatra Kunti Bhaved Buddhihi Samoha iti laukikaha. Vadanti. It should be understood. Laukikaha vadanti. What is Jadam? Yat Swarupam. Yasya Swarupam. Of which nature is Achitatma. achitatmam its swarupa. That which does not have consciousness associated with it, that is jadam. Like gatadina, like a part, etc. That is jadam. Uska chit nahi hai. Chit means consciousness. Achit. Achit atma gatadinam yat swarupam. That nature of that part which does not have awareness. Therefore, that is called jadam. Jadam hi tat iti laukikaha vadanti, to be understood that as the connected to that. Laukikaha vadanti. Also, the next one, this is jadam. So if somebody asks what is jadam, achitatma swarupam jadam. Achitatmakam yat, that's jadam. So whatever that which does not have consciousness, awareness of its own existence, obviously it does not have awareness of anything else. That is jada. And some people are like that. They never care about anything, anybody. Jadavat tishtati. Always remaining like jada. What we call it as? In this world, what do you say? Coach potato. Bag full of potato. Coach potato. Coach potato. Then next one is moha. Mohatmakam is also said. Jadatmakam, achetanatmakam, achidatmakam. What is moha? Yatra, where buddhihi kunti bhavet. There is a dull-wittedness of the buddhi. You say once, never listens. Second time, third time, oh. Fourth time, maybe. It never is ready to understand and act on. The mind has become so dull because of the avarana. So the mind has not taken up anything seriously and it is not ready to think. Some people don't want to think. Arey, iske baare socho, nahi sochta. Nahi socho. Oh, why I don't want to see? Because, why you don't want to think? Thinking is too much of work. Just decided not to think. So the more liquid spirituality goes inside you, the less you will be available to think. So here, kunti bhavet means it becomes dull-witted. So, buddhihi sa moha iti laukikaha vadanti. That is what is called delusion. The delusion is inability or unwillingness to think. That also happens to us. Towards the end of the day, even Gurudev used to say, even Einstein is not ready to think. Even the most brilliant, probably, of that time, when it comes to the state of sleeping, tomorrow we'll see. So the mind has become dull-witted, and that state of intellect is known as feeling shy. That's what it's the translation. Intellect feels shy to fathom the depths of. So, kunti bhavet buddhihi samoha iti laukikaha vadanti. I am not ready to think about it. So, this way, Maya is jadam as well as it causes the dull-wittedness of the mind, mohatmakam. Okay. Now, therefore, all of them admit that there is Maya, existence of Maya. Now, there are three standpoints of understanding Maya. Ajnana drishti, yukti drishti, jnana drishti. Three standpoints he is going to be taking up in the next three verses. Ajnana drishti, yukti drishti, and jnana drishti. So, ajnaninam drishti, yukta buddhinam drishti, and Jnaninam drishti. Maya remaining the same. It is not changed. It is still tamo rupaha, jada rupaha, everything. Maya rupa. I mean, more rupa. But from the standpoint of people who have never questioned it and take it as it is, as it appears to them, that is one standpoint. Those who have decided to explore and analyze the nature of Maya through their buddhi, through logic, what is their standpoint? And thirdly, what is the understanding of a person who has become mukta? Not here, jnanin means mukta. One who has become released from the hold of Maya through knowledge, through the grace of the Lord, has come to become released from that. How or what does that person see as Maya? So Trivida Drishti is being spoken. Why it is important to us? Because we have to find out where we are right now. So we have to find out where we are. See, understanding of Maya is important for understanding the relevance of knowledge. If Maya is whatever it appears to be ajnanin is what is that for us, then we will never be able to come out of the eternal bondage of birth and death. Samsara moksha will not take place so long as we are looking at from the standpoint of ajnana drishti. So from ajnana drishti, from the standpoint of ignorant, we must move to the next level of questioning the existence of Maya. Unless there is inquiry, vicharena eva jnanam, tattva jnanam vicharena sambhavati. Very clear understanding of essence of knowledge will take place only when we do individual reflection. Vicharam kena bhavati buddhya. With the use of the buddhi only that is possible. And buddhehe lakshanam yuktihi. What is the lakshana of the buddhi is logical analysis. That cause and effect relationship has to be questioned or inquired about. So therefore here, in conclusion to what is an usual, as we have seen, anantyam, universally, what is understood as Maya is first shown in the first line, in the next verse. And second, he takes about what happens when buddhi starts to question it. So we see here, ittam lokika drishtaitat sarverapyanubhuyate yukti drishtya nirvachyam na sadasitati shrutehe. Ittam laukika drishtaitat sarvairapyanubhuyate yukti drishtya nirvachyam nasadasiti shrutehe. Ittam, thus in this way, laukika drishtya, ajnana drishtya. Laukika means in general, everybody. The lok means people. Lok aisa kehte hain. Lok means what? In general, people are saying, not to a person or specific set of people. In general, laukika drishtya, ajnana drishtya, laukika drishtya, edat sarvaihi, by all these people, sarvaihi, api anubhuyate, edat anubhuyate. Maya anubhuyate is all. Maya is experienced by everybody. From the standpoint of the laukikaha ittam. Ittam means jadam mohatmakam iti sarvaihi anubhuyate. It is of the nature of inertness, samorupaha, and also moha, delusion, casting delusion. Idi laukikaihi anubhuyate. In general, everybody is experiencing it in that way only. So a common man, if you ask him, is the world there? He said, of course, what do you mean? It's there. Asti iti eva sarvam jana. The world of matter, things and beings, they never question it. They never even inquire. They don't have a interest to inquire also. And because it is accepted by all, there is no question of anybody even questioning it. If you say this is black in color, black in color. What is there to ask? Everybody accepts that. So what is accepted by everybody, there's no question of inquiring into it. As Gurudev would say, when the apple was fallen on the nose of Newton, he was new. Before, he was thinking, new tone he was. So Gurudev used to say, when it fell on the nose of Newton, he started to ask, why is it falling down? So his friends said, it has been falling down for a long time. It will be falling down in the future also. So all that you need to do is rub it on your skin or on the cloth, polish it and eat it. That's all intelligent people do. But he didn't do that. He asked the question, why should it fall down? Why not you go up? So that inquiry led him to find out great things. In the same way, laukika drishtya etat sarvaihi anubhuyate. Everybody has experience of this Maya as jadam mohatmakam iti. But yukti drishtya tu, when we start inquiring into what is its nature, we come to realize that it cannot be said as Sat or Asat. This is already said in the one particular Naishadiya Suktam, Rigveda. Rigveda is considered the most ancient. At that point, the great grandfather of Christ was not even born. So many thousands of years back, the Eastern wisdom is, you cannot say the world is, the world is not. What does it mean? उसको हम नहीं कह सकते हैं अस्थि दिन है ऐसा नहीं कह सकते हैं, नहीं है ऐसा भी नहीं कह सकते. The world of matter is or is not. There are 2-3 reasons for it. The world is not experienced in the same way by everybody. This is little higher to understand. At least the world is seen as we see it, it is temporary. As it appears, it is temporary. This inquiry of Maya had led the people to understand on certain conditions alone, Maya will appear the way we want, we see. Yata drishyate tata na asti. As it is seen, it is not there. Why? Because we are seeing through the equipments created by Maya. It's very interesting, Maya, what it does. मुझे देखो, कैसे देखना है वो भी मैं बता रहा हूं. You know, how it is to be seen is also, it is decided by Maya. Sense organs, they are also Maya Kritam only. The world by which we are seeing is Maya, and by which we are seeing is also Maya. And how we are understanding it is also Maya. Buddhi as a vritti is Maya. The sense organs through which we are seeing, that is Maya. And what we are seeing is also Maya. So therefore, it decides what you should see. And if you make any change in any one of them, it will not be seen. Like in the state of sleep, where you are away from this mind and intellect, you're not thinking, using that, then where is the world? Kahin nahi. Asat hai na? As far as you are concerned, when you have withdrawn the instruments of Maya, what is the nature of the world? Asat hai. And when you wake up using the instruments of Maya, what is it? Sat. What is it then? So even science has explained this very clearly. The sky's blueness is not in that. It is in your eyes. So the externally whatever is there is not seen as it is. It is seen under certain conditions. Right? So if that the scientists also understood that the blueness of the sky does not belong to the sky, nor it belongs to the eye. It is in the way you see it. And certain external conditions make you see in that way. Similarly, sun doesn't rise or set. Sun has no rising and setting. But from what standpoint you are looking at it decides whether there is a sunrise or sunset. Is it not therefore certain conditions are necessary for you to experience it? Therefore, the experience of Maya is a temporarily there, and therefore, whether it is always there or not there cannot be established. Therefore, it is what? Anirvachyam. Anirvachyam means na vachyam na vaktum shakyate. Cannot say. What? Sadva asatva iti. Na asat, na sat. Na asad iti. Na asat, asad iti. So, tattu anirvachyam, it is incomprehensible, inexplicable, explain kartum na shakyate. That is inexplicable. It also said to be neither existence nor non-existence. So that's why in Upanishad, I mean in Vivek Chodamani also what he puts it there. Na sanna sanna sadasanna na channa jhano. That is not Maya Panchakam. Na sanna sanna sadasanna. It is na sat, na sat, na sadasat. It is neither sat nor asat. And you cannot say, why not we have a combination of that? Sat and asat together. How can it be? It's viruddha dharmatva. It cannot be at the same time sat and asat together. Half asat, half anasat. Half sat. Why not we take it? Like you cannot say, I'm seeing the snake on the rope. I'm seeing the snake on the rope. So is it true? From the standpoint of Ajnani, it is true. From the standpoint of a person who started to inquire, how can there be snake? In the concrete, floor, there cannot be. So he starts to inquire and he comes to realize that it is an appearance happening on the rope, right? You cannot say, I think half of the rope is snake, half of the rope is not rope. Sadasat. It cannot be one part of it is sat, snake, asti. Another part snake is not. Either it is there, it is not there. So when this is there, when not inquired, when it is not there, when inquiry takes place. So upon inquiry, that which becomes a defunct or disappears cannot be said to be having any existence of its own all the time. It is available for us to experience only under certain circumstances. So therefore, yukti drishtya, from the standpoint of yukti, to anirvachyam, not possible for us to explain. Therefore, na sadasid iti shrutehe, shrutehe of this shruti, it is explained as na asad, na sat. So, continuing here in verse number 129, नासदाति विभादत्वात् नो सदासि च भादनात् विद्या दृष्ट्या श्रुतं तुच्छम् तस्य नित्यनिवृत्तितः न सदासीद्विबाधत्वात् नो सदासी च बाधनात् विद्या दृष्ट्या श्रुतं तुच्छं तस्य नित्यनिवृत्तितः. Why do you say that it is neither asat nor sat? Now here, the argument or the reasoning is given, logic behind it is given. Why do we say it is neither sat nor asat? You have to take one point only. In the case of an ajnanin, he has not even had a doubt. He says, Sadeva, it is true. Maya is there. Maya in the form of this world is. They don't even call the world as Maya. Jo hai, hai. I have absolutely no doubt about it. And therefore, when an ajnani, a person who has not attempted to inquire about the real nature of the matter that one comes to experience, what would be his life would be? Tell me, he would be engaged in experiencing as much matter as possible. See, all our experiences depend upon what pramana we take. If you take only pratyaksha pramana, then what happens? Yat indriyaihi jayate tat sarvam sadeva. Whatever is known by the senses, jnayate, jayate. Yat indriyaihi jnayate tat sarvam sadeva. Whatever is experienced by the senses are true. Then therefore, when you do not have any doubt about that, or even question about it, and as per the experience of the senses, so will be the whole life will be only experience of that. This is the state of what is known as charuvakas. Virochana prabhudaya, in other words. Starting from Virochana onward. Everybody, what is there? Yeah, it's there. There's no question about it. So the mind or the senses will never deny it. And so all the time, so if it's, to such people, if you say self-control, kyun karna hai? When I'm sick, I will not eat. But otherwise, when anything troubling my body, then I will stop. See, such people must have the physical ailment to stop it, or the doctor has to caution it. So most of us go through diet only when the doctor cautions us, isn't it? Mentally, we are not mature enough to give up. Only when it becomes a physically harmful, they will stop it. And that too because of, we want to live longer, to enjoy more. I say, I'm not taking breakfast. Why? So that I can enjoy lunch. So it is not because you are not dieting for the sake of your well-being, so that I can enjoy more in lunch. That is the reason. So there, Shama, Dhamma, Uparadi, Tidiksha, Shraddha, Samana is not even into consideration. So here, na asat. It is not true. Na asat asid. It is not there. Why? Vipadatvat. Because it is experienced. It is evidently experienced by all of us. Vibhata means vividam bhati. It is experienced through every senses. So therefore, na asad asid maya vibadatvat. Because it is subject to be experienced by our senses and the mind, etc. And everybody accepts that. Laukikaha sarve, pashyanti, anubhavanti. Therefore, so now in the yukti is understanding the buddhi, a person who has taken up to the inquiry into it, he comes to accept the existence of, and nobody questions the existence of this Maya, because purely taking only pratyaksha anuman. I mean, it's a pratyaksha praman. But a person who started to use the buddhi, he does not merely take pratyaksha praman. He goes further. He goes further to inquire the sustainability of that experience, continuance of the experience. Is it temporary or always? If it is always, then I accept your argument. But if it is under certain conditions, then the existence of Maya is also under certain conditions. Therefore, na sada asid. Na-u sada asid. This one no is written there. No is na-u. In English, no. In Sanskrit, it becomes na-u, not indeed. Na-u sada asid. Maya na-u sada asid. It is not Maya always there. Why? Bhadanat. It's called bhadana. Bhadanam is absence takes place on inquiry. As I said, is it not true? Because you are standing on the earth which is moving, therefore that appears to be rise of the sun and fall of the sun. Who is moving? Where you are standing is moving. When that recognition takes place, on this condition alone, if earth was to stay on the same without movement, then what happens? Sada Suryodaya, Sada Surya Prakash. Always there. Then you get bored also. Hey, chalo bhai. I have to sleep also. That's why in some places are like that, no? The sun never sets. It is going like this and then it comes back. 6 months are like this. It doesn't go like this. It goes like this. In the pole. Right? Norway. No way. It keeps moving like this. The other side of the pole, no sun at all. They sleep, sleep, and 6 months sleep. Thank God we are not living in those conditions. At least we can see the sun go up and then it goes down also. So if the earth was to stand steady in one point, then where is the question of sunrise and sunset? So under certain conditions only this appearance is there. Therefore, Bhadanat. Upon inquiry, when it disappears, one comes to realize, therefore, under certain conditions only, this appearance of Maya or experience of Maya. So what is it actually? Sad or Asit? Asat. Sat? Asat. Anirvachaniya. Cannot clearly say what it is. Okay, so therefore, na asad asit bibab datvat. Na u sad asid badana. This is the logic. This is the yukti. So yukti drishtya, buddhi drishtya, maya anirvachaniya. Laukika drishtya, maya satswarupa. So a person who has no knowledge or does not inquire into the Maya, for such a person or those people, Maya sada asti eva, sada asid. Maya sada asid. No doubt about this. Whereas a person who is using the buddhi and starts to inquire the nature of Maya, comes to recognize it can never be said as Sat, or it can be absolutely asat. So therefore, it has to be understood as anirvachaniya maya. This is where most sadhakas are. All of us are in this condition of anirvachaniya maya. Hai ki nahi? So that which is under certain conditions only is appearing, it can be termed as mithya. Mithya is, that's what Jagat Mithya, Bhagavan Shankaracharya says. This is during the inquiry period. Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. Mithya, what is Mithya? That is temporary, tarkalika astitvam. It is only at that temporary condition it is seem to be there. At particular condition. So most of the people who are studying Vedanta will come to explain Maya as anirvachaniya. It's not unspeakable. You don't literally translate that. Anirvachaniya does not mean unspeakable. It is indescribable. Ajeeb baat hai. You know, I asked somebody that jeeb means, jeeb means what? Tongue. Ajeeb means not, cannot be spoken by the tongue. तो हिंदी में अजीब क्या होता है? Weird. So is it weird? Maya is weird. So अजीब है. Ajeeb means you cannot say what it is. But usually ajeeb is used in Hindi as what? Not ready to speak about it. Ajeeb means ununderstandable. Strange. Strange? Huh? That is what it is. Ajeeb hai wo. So, तेरा मेरा मेरा तेरा मेरा तेरा तेरा मेरा यही प्रभु की माया इससे कौन बच पाया who had escaped from this in the form of tera mera mera tera mera tera tera mera. It's mine, yours, yours, mine, yours, mine, yours. This way it is continuously troubling us. So anirvachaniya maya yukti drishtya buddhi drishtya. Now what is vidya drishti? Vidya here to be understood as jnana drishti. And also it is not jnana drishti as merely from the standpoint of people who have knowledge. Those people who realized the highest from the standpoint of Jivan Mukta. Here Vidya should be understood as Jivan Mukti Drishtya. One who has reached the other shore of the whole thing. He has realized itself. From his standpoint is what? Yanisha sarvabhutanam tasyam jagrati sanyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sanisha pashyato munehe. Pashyato munehe, one who really sees, he doesn't see what we see. And what we see, he doesn't see. And what he sees, he just cannot see it. So, from that standpoint, vidya drishtya shrutam. Shrutam. Shrutam means we heard, it is known. Shrutya shrutam. From the shruti we know it. What? Tucham. Tucham means asatyam. Kathachidapi nasti. उसका अस्तित्व नहीं है पहले भी, अब भी, और उत्तर काल में भी. भविष्य काले अपि उसका अस्तित्व नहीं है, उसकी माया. So it's not there. So, but whose standpoint is that? Whose standpoint is that? Mameva ye prapatyante etam mayam te taranti. Mama maya duratti. It's not easy. From vidya drishtya tucham. And tasya nitya nivrittitaha. Because nityam nivritti. Always it is absent. Bhavishya kale bhi, vartamana kale api, purva kale api, atita kale api, sarva kale api, nityam nivritti. Always. Because the very definition of satyam is what? Trikale api yat attishtati tat satyam. From the standpoint of vidya, from the standpoint of a jivan mukta, पहले भी नहीं था, अभी नहीं है, और भविष्य में भी नहीं होगा. वो स्नेक, सर्प का दृष्टि है, उसका अस्तित्व है क्या कभी? आप देखते हुए भी वो नहीं है. Even when you are watching it or seeing it, at that time also actually it is not there. And after understanding, obviously it is not going to be there. Hoga. So, the problem is that we should just cannot let go of it. So, from the standpoint of jnani is tucham, nitya nivrittita, nitya nivrittitvat. Taha means here panchami. Like as earlier it said, vibhadatvat, nitya nivrittitvat, nivrittitaha is panchami. So, because it being always absent, vidya drishtya tucham. So, these three standpoints, ajnana drishti, jnana drishti, and so now in the case of ajnanin, pratyaksha is a pramana. For this yukti drishti, it is buddhi pramana. Pramana is the means of understanding. For ajnani, it is shruti pramana. Shruti eva pramanam tasya. Tasya shrutam. That's what it says, tasya shrutam. What? Shrutam. What is heard? What? Vidya drishtya shrutam. What? From the standpoint of the standpoint of vidya, knowledge, from the standpoint of a person who's mukta, shrutam. And after all the scriptures are declarations of those people who have become mukta. They only have given us to us. Upanishads are not given by some scholars, pandit log. That's why they also say panditaha. So these people, bahumanyamanaha, janganyamanaha, paryanti modaha, swayam dhira, panditam manyamanaha, andeneva yata niyamana yatantaha. Jo log wo, Shruti mein, those who have heard and they have passed on the knowledge, they were not pandits. They were Mahatmas. Jivan Mukta. So, Shrutam, Vidya Drishtya Shrutam, Tucham Dasya, Nitya Nivrittita. So this these are the three standpoints. Now this is concluded in this point in the next verse. Tucha anirvachaniya cha vastavi chetyasau dhrita Gyeya maya tribirva bhautaihi Shrautayoktikalaukikaihi Tuchanirvachaniya cha vastavi chetya saudridha Gyeya maya tribirbodaihi Shrautayoktikalaukikaihi. So from the three standpoints of understanding, tribihi bodhaihi maya gneya. Tribihi by three, bodhaihi understanding standpoints, gneya to be known, maya to be known from three standpoints. What are the three standpoints? As I have said, the standpoints are decided by Praman. प्रत्यक्ष प्रमाण से आप देखेंगे तो उसका अस्तित्व है. युक्ति दृष्टिया और युक्ति प्रमाणेन अनिर्वचनीया माया, श्रुति प्रमाणेन तुच्छमेव माया. Tucham is not insignificant. Tucham here means sada asatyam. Always it is absent. Okay. Now, it is given Shrauta Yoktika Laukikaihi. Shrauta meaning those who are from the standpoint of Shruti. Shrauta Bodhaihi Tucha Maya iti Jnaya. Laukika, Yoktika Bodhaihi Anirvachaniya Maya iti Jnaya. Laukikaihi Bodhaihi Vastavi Maya iti Jnaya. So, Trida, these are the three standpoints. Now, from the standpoint of people who have not only just studied a Shruti and taken Shruti as a Pramana, and with their own personal experience understanding that Shruti Paramanameva Satyam. From that standpoint, they look at the world and say, Aihi nahi. Maya nasti eva sada katachit. Earlier also when I was in delusion, it's not there. It is my confusion. Presently I'm seeing also is from the standpoint, it is not true. In the future also, it is have no particular reality at all. Now, so see where we have identified is also important. Deha buddhya, when I look at it, then who is the bound person? Guruji has written, remember? Dehatma bhavo vishayesu raga tadeva kartritva bhavasya tadeva karmasu satyatva buddhihi jagadiha yasya sayeva baddha purushasya sukhi. Satyatva bhavaha jagati satyatva bhavaha yasya asid yasya asti sa eva baddha. So a person who is bound is one who is having satyatva buddhi. So therefore, the laukikaihi, bodhaihi, jnaya, maya, vastavi iti, yuktikaihi, bodhaihi, jnaya, maya, anirvachaniya iti, shrauta, bodhaihi, jnaya, maya, tuchha iti. These are the three standpoints. And now, next few verses, because we are studying this, we are not Laukika. So, because if we are Laukika, we will not be inquiring into this. Nor we are on the other side. We have crossed over the Maya, and then also there is no need to study this. है ही नहीं उसके बारे में क्यों बात करूं? So Vidyaranya Maharaj here says, those who have not even started the inquiry, they don't get into this. Those who have understood the entire existence of Maya is not there, then why should even talk about it? Let me color my horns. I'm busy today. What are you doing today? This President Day, no, Monday, I have very busy. What are you doing? Painting my horns. So that which is not there, what is there to talk about? So we are at this level of trying to understand the nature of Maya from the standpoint of Buddhi. And how we can lift ourselves to the next level. So that is what is going to be spoken. We'll see that in the next session. Next session. Om sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschit dukkam atmavet. Om shanti shanti shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru